This video is quickly going to go through the ideas of intersection, collinear, concurrent, parallel, and angles. Now, if you have two lines, the place where they intersect is called the intersection or the point of intersection. And in general, you'll see lines labeled. Okay, so this might be A, and this might be B. And then this might be C, and this might be D. And so that means that the line AB, which goes through the points A and B and extends forever, and the line CD, which goes through the points CD and extends forever, they intersect at some common point. Okay, the next one. Collinear. Linear sounds like line, co kind of sounds like they should be together or in line with each other. So collinear points are three or more points that lie on the same line. Okay, so we can see here points A, B, and C, they all lie on the same line, so they're called collinear points. Okay, if we look at this example here, points A, B, and C, they do not lie on the same lines. We would say that points A and B lie on AB, the line AB. Points B and C lie on the line BC, and points A and C lie on AC. So they don't all lie on the same line. So what would I say for the previous one? You could say points A, B, C all lie on the line AC. Could even be AB, it doesn't really matter in that case. Okay, next one, concurrent. So three lines that pass through one point are called concurrent. So you see how you have 1, 2, 3 lines here. They all pass through a common point. So this one is concurrent. If I look at this example, you've got 1, 2, 3 lines. They all do not pass through one common point. So this one is not concurrent. Okay, next one. Parallel lines. One way of remembering this is parallel lines, the two L's in parallel are parallel. Okay, so they look like they're going up together in the same direction and they'll never meet. That's basically what parallel means. They go off in the same direction, and if you keep on producing or extending these lines, they're never going to meet. Think of some train tracks or something. Okay, so in this example, we have a quadrilateral. There's 4 sides, so it's called a quadrilateral. And we could call it the quadrilateral UTSR. Okay. You could also call it the quadrilateral RUTS, SRUT, but you couldn't call it quadrilateral. You couldn't call it USTR. That does not work, because then you're saying U goes to S, S goes to T, and T goes to R, which is not what I originally started with. So in this quadrilateral that we've got, there's another name for it, but I'm not going to go through that in this video. We can see that they've got little arrows here on the line UT and the line RS. So yeah, there's one little dash or arrow. That means that UT, okay, is parallel. That's the notation you use. That means parallel to the line RS, okay? And you see you've got that sort of thing happening. Similarly, RU is parallel to ST. And the reason they use two arrows is just to differentiate between the lines and the directions. Similarly, if you had a rectangle, you might say that this length is the same as this length, and then to differentiate between the two lengths, to say that they're different, you would maybe have little two dashes on the other sides. Okay, so in geometry there's just a lot of conventions, okay? The way we label things, the way we write things down, and there's a lot of memory associated with learning the terminology, okay? We'll go through angles as well while we're here. So if I wanted that angle there, okay, how would I label that angle? I would look at the two lines that enclose the angle U by itself. One way you could label it is go angle U, okay? But you will more likely see that written as angle T U R, okay? So what's happening is line TU and then line UR, they enclose the middle angle U, okay? Can you see that? TU, UR, they enclose that middle angle U. And in general, this angle refers to the smaller angle. So if you haven't learned about acute angles and reflex angles before, you've got things that are acute, which are between 0 and 90, and you've got reflex angles, which are between 180 and 360. So some people might say, well, why isn't TUR, this angle? Well, if you wanted to include that angle, you would need to label it reflex angle TUR. Okay, so that's just another thing to be aware of, that you're always sort of implying that you're looking at the smaller angle unless you say a reflex angle or an obtuse angle. Sorry, or just a reflex angle for the larger ones. And that's it.